UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls.
As we'll see a squad from the MAC,
the Ohio Bobcats, taking on another team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this. And the Bobcats will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Buffalo's offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable.
He's going to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Henderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in...
Turning it on! He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, David, they were going to have to get a lot of hats to the football. This is not an easy guy to bring down with just one guy. You have to gang tackle, you have to pursue. And, David, the defense couldn't get it done right there.
No, really poor job. Listen, you're okay with giving up yards throughout a game, and you see more and more. I'm okay with giving up 5. I'm okay with giving up first downs and you driving down the field, but I can't give up the big explosive. The first guy in there has to make sure he slows him down and at least gets a hand on him and makes it easier for those second-level guys. That was a huge play for this offense.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in for the left hash. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets into the 25. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the run, it's Henderson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the run. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Quickly complete. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls it, fired complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Crosses the 35. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Now improvising. Spins away from the defense. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Bulls will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Fires to the big fella. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Spins away from the defender. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bobcats are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. A little release to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
At the 40, there he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
First down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to bully their way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's McMillan. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. To throw, it's Roberson. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bulls will call on their punt team. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll try the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Finds the tight end. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting point... Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Safe completion on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Touchdown Bulls. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, you want want to make big plays in the passing game. And to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bobcats will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes his man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Tries to get it on the ground. Thrust that arm out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Morrow. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Shakes off the defender.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him! Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Touchdown, Ohio! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in a game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Pulls and fires complete. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Roberson. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McMillan. Oh, spin move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
2nd and goal.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Wideout trying to get it in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Absolutely center cut. And they've regained the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Running back searching for a hole. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Hendricks. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Bobcats! And they've got the lead. lead in the final minute.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
16.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Bringing the heat. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback's got the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. On over the middle, it's Morrow. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Now, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. Looking to pass, it's Navarro. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, a last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It's one thing to execute early in the game.